When you address a controversial topic, it's crucial to clearly define key terms. So let's define the three terms: predestination, election, and reprobation. In the New Testament, predestine means decide upon beforehand, predetermine. So for God to predestine a person means for him to predetermine a person's destiny. So here's what predestination means. God predetermined the destiny of certain individuals for salvation and others for condemnation. So predestination has two parts: choosing to save some, that's election, and choosing not to save others, that's reprobation. So election is positive predestination. God sovereignly and graciously chose to save individual sinners. God predestined certain individuals. He predetermined their destiny for salvation. Reprobation is negative predestination. God sovereignly and justly chose to pass over non-elect sinners and punish them. So God predestined certain individuals. He predetermined their destiny for condemnation. And that word reprobation doesn't appear in the Bible, but it's a common label that theologians use for a reality that I believe the Bible teaches. So these definitions of predestination, election, and reprobation are the standard way that Reformed theologians use the terms. The definitions are simply trying to correlate what the Bible teaches. And the Bible contrasts two groups of people in various ways. So here are three contrasts. One is vessels of mercy, which God has prepared beforehand for glory, versus vessels of wrath prepared for destruction. That's Romans 9, 22 and 23. Here's another contrast: the elect versus the rest. That's Romans 11, 7. And here's a third contrast: Jesus' sheep versus not Jesus' sheep. That's John 10. So election is predestination for eternal life. Reprobation is negative predestination for eternal death. And they each have distinct goals. Election is in accord with God's love, mercy, and grace. And reprobation is in accord with God's wrath, power, and justice. So to summarize what the three terms mean, predestination means that God predetermined the destiny of certain individuals for salvation and others for condemnation. Election means that God sovereignly and graciously chose to save individual sinners. And reprobation means that God sovereignly and justly chose to pass over non-elect sinners and punish them.